Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Rev Talk. This is Reverend Beverly and Reverend Kim.
So today we're going to switch it around and I'm going to throw you. Actually, Reverend Bev has a wonderful discussion. So I'm going to let her start and take it away.
It's really funny because I went to the dentist today and I was just talking with the receptionist, and all of a sudden this lady comes up and something got said and it triggered me, and I looked and she goes, well, if we'd stop thinking between our head and my ears, we'd be fine. And I wondered, so I'm listening to their conversation and it was on negativity. How when we wake up in the morning, immediately, oh, it's going to be a cold day. Oh, I'm stiff. Oh, I got to brush my teeth. Everything starts rolling from when you get out of bed. That's why it's so important when you wake up, happy thoughts, think thoughts. And she was saying, because she was a medical something, but she was saying our DNA and our body immediately goes into negative mode. You have to train it to be positive. She goes, it's hard, but if you wake up every morning with a positive thought or a gratitude, be grateful for what you have, then the world and every energy surrounding you starts to spread out. And the more you do it, you'll find out you're not even being negative. So I thought that was a good topic. How do we train up the negative thoughts to be positive? And in class, they'd always told us, well, if you're asking for something, you have to ask as it's done. Don't think the what ifs, what's going on. We have to complete it. And that's training your negative thoughts. So I really feel we just need to write something down and just write anything you're thinking about and see how positive or negative that statement is that you just wrote. Because there's other ways to record it. There's other ways to say it, that it's all upbeat. It's all positive. Even the most horrific thing has something positive to it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Change is good.
Yes. Yes. You're absolutely right. And, you know, that's kind of, I find it interesting that somebody in the medical field has, I don't know how, and of course not, not for me to, but how do they figure
Negative.
How do they figure out that your DNA automatically goes to the negative? How do they know that? This is that to me is like, what? Because
think about it. We do.
We are divine beings. So we are love. Mm-hmm. And like you had said, we're here to relearn that we are love, that we are divine beings. Because, once we get here, all of that we forget.
We forget it.
So we're here to learn those lessons again, or, learn new lessons to help us figure out that we are that powerful, that we are that love and divine love. But
where we came from.
I just think it's interesting. How do they know that? How do they know that? Did the DNA that they like look in the microscope going, this is what it is.
See, but again, if you stop and think, that's a negative emotion because you're challenging. It's lack of control is what it is. They're telling you something you can't control, but when you learn it, you've controlled it.
So you can control. So because these statements that they say, and that is a trigger, you're absolutely right. It's a trigger for me. When they come out with these blanket statements to say, oh, well, your DNA is automatically constructed to think negatively. Yeah, I kind of have to disagree with that. Although I can understand where where it comes from. So yes, you're absolutely right. That's why saying your gratitudes first thing in the morning before you even get out of bed, and sometimes, I'll wake up and I'll think, oh, I'm grateful for my blanket. Thank you so much for my comfy blanket. The smallest things, and you're right, to get the ball rolling, to get that energy rolling, where it is going to be where you're automatically like protected with positive energy.
You have to do that. You have to be aware of how much sensitivity and it's not just negativity, how much energy that's just swirling around us that we just pick and choose. So we have to learn to pick and choose for ourselves from within for the positive and not expect someone else to give you your happiness or someone else to tell you, no, that's not right. You know what the right is and you know what the wrong is, but it's a matter of trusting in your guidance.
Right, exactly.
We have to learn to just take a deep breath and trust. Like I'm doing that Rebecca Find Your Soul or Center Your Soul. I don't even know what it's called, but she has an exercise where you breathe and you breathe. It's heart breathing and you see a flower. And of course, her flower is the rose. That's the beginning of all time was the rose. And then you see the white light. Well, in my mind, I see a peony and it's blossoming with the white pearl.
Okay.
Pearl just gets bigger and bigger as your feet are going down to Mother Earth for grounding. The source is coming into you, and then it just expands from your heart. And I do that every morning just because I like that image. And Casey just sent, I don't know if I can find it, sent me a picture that I'll try to show you on my peonies because I haven't been there. I haven't been able to see them, but they're just starting to bloom. I don't know where my camera is.
Oh, look how pretty.
And they're beautiful pink.
Oh, I love
The
that.
deer don't like. So I love them.
My problem with peonies is the ants get to them quickly.
I haven't cut them yet, so I don't. Bugs, I do remember during Zoe's wedding when I went out and cut all her bouquets, they were loaded with bugs.
I know, it's like,
And I brought them all in the house and had the whole table lined up with them all. Okay, let's get rid of these. I didn't know because I had them.
right?
So I just leave mine outside now and they're doing real well.
Good, that's good.
I'll buy the ones in the store and bring them in the house.
That works.
See, that's positive because that's nature and all the creatures and the reason they're there.
Well, and not only that, it's also a positive thing to bring that beauty from nature into your house. And yes, you know what? You could be going to the store and buying cut flowers. Okay. And people can say whatever they want because that's them. If it makes you feel good that you're bringing in a beautiful bouquet of flowers that you see as you walk past them, on a daily basis, that's a positive thing. That's a wonderful energy. It doesn't matter where you got them.
Right.
That kind of thing. So yes, I mean, I planted my zinnias out here and they are
Gorgeous.
they are starting.
You can take a picture and post it. They are absolutely gorgeous.
I'm just so tickled. It's like this is exactly the way I envisioned it. It's perfect. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And now it'll be there every year.
I know. I hope so. It's the same with my little hummingbird feeder at my window here. It's a delight to watch them come every day throughout the day. And so it's a matter of making that choice to find the positive.
The beauty.
Yes, to find the positive in your day. And as soon as something switches and you start thinking, something a little bit negative, and you recognize it, then stop yourself and find something right around you that's going to give you that positive uplift.
That's what we need throughout the day. We just need to know to look for it instead of wallow in the sadness or the sorrow or the negativity.
And,
So bright.
there are times, I'm not saying you should never be unhappy, because you need to also acknowledge the emotions, all of your emotions. But the key word there was wallow. It's like,
There you
yes,
go.
you know what? You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to, you're allowed. Give yourself that. And, when it starts to get, like a big wave, you're just continuing along with it, then you have to okay, take a step back here and let's rein it in a little bit here and find something positive to help us through it.
That's true. I've been watching a lot of Hallmark because they've got Christmas in July right now.
Right.
And I've seen them all before, but for some reason, I'm just crying. It's hitting heartstrings. And I just tell myself, just sit with it, allow the emotions to run through you and release it. And I have no clue what it is.
Doesn't matter. It's
Matter.
really
That's
cleansing.
right.
It is very cleansing. It's a good release.
Mhm.
You've had a lot of stuff going on in your life. You've got a lot of stress, a lot of things happening. So yes, you know what? Use that movie as a way to release all of
It's
that.
funny because I'm sitting here in a concrete jungle now where I'm used to my yard, and it's just, it's like, it's just coming in on me. So I go out and I have a little patio that's all barricaded with bushes with no flowers, and I found 2 lilies. So I open my one window. So when I wake up now, I see those just 2 lilies in the middle of the philodendron.
Oh, nice.
So it found a way. I can find a way, is what I thought it was telling me.
Absolutely.
There's my negative turned positive and loving.
Well, and the other thing which I'm very envious of is you get to go to the beach, like right there, and oh my gosh, that I have to say, when you showed me those pictures on Sunday,
Yes.
I started to cry.
I wanted, because the dolphins migrate south in the morning by 10, and by 4 they're coming north. We missed them because we didn't get there till 11. And I said, oh, look for a dolphin. All we saw was pelicans.
Oh my gosh, I know. I miss the ocean. I miss that. So, but it was wonderful to have those pictures. And I thought, oh, there it is. That's, right there is the biggest positive,
There's so much energy.
oh my gosh, yes. I mean, right there it is.
And it's in and out constant, not it was just Mother Nature, just
good breathing. They're
the
breathing.
world.
Mhm. It's like breathing. So yeah, I love that. So yeah, very very good as far as the positivity goes. And again, it's because we are so powerful. We are these powerful beings. We have the capability of turning the negativity quickly around to something positive. It's our choice.
People don't realize how powerful they are.
Exactly.
That's the key. And I always remember when I used to go to Sunday school, you can walk on water. Yeah, right. I'll sink to the bottom. No, it's your mind. You have to believe.
Right. Right.
So we are powerful. We can move mountains. We can walk on water. We just have that doubt.
Exactly. Exactly. We've been taught to limit ourselves, to keep ourselves small. And we're here today, we're here now to live big, to open those doors, to throw the doors open and walk through them and be the powerful beings that we are, beings of love that we truly are.
Love in action. That's what that's positivity, being love in action.
Love in action. I love that. I love that.
So our lesson for today is be positive.
Turn that around. So I am complete, dear. How about you?
I am. I'm very positive for the day.
Yes, you are. So, all right, everyone, we will end that for today and to remind you once again, be kind to yourself, to be gentle with yourself and with those around you, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends.
Bye.